Here we go. 2.7 ZZZ, the story. Well, part 1 of the story, that is. So let's check it out. It just been one day, wise, one day. Yeah, in the other news. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, Nicole. Huh, what are you talking about? Okay. Guess we're heading there.
Belle, what did Nicole say in her DM just now?
Have you heard of the Hollow Champion?
Have you heard of Hollow Champion? Nicole is planning to sign up, and she wants to rope us in too.
Isn't that the new Hollow competition? I just saw their ad on TV. Apparently it's been around since the old Capital days. The prize money's huge, and the rules are basically anything goes. It brings in a lot of people who love a fight, including its fair share of reckless criminals. Eventually, they secured approval from the city administration and rebranded as the very official sounding Hollow Athletics League. And the competition gradually became more regulated. With Topps backing it as a sponsor this year, the event's blown up on a completely different level. For once, Nicole's idea doesn't sound completely crazy. But are we actually going to say yes? Come to think of it, the HDD had that redundant data glitch recently. It should be resolved now, right?
Notice, the current dataset is insufficient to support a stable conclusion. Requesting a connection to test it with you, Master.
Yeah, sure. Let's run a test.
Then let's run a test. Go for it, Fairy.
Connection successful. Screening for redundant data. Complete. Notice, redundant data detected. Initiating cleanup.
Lovely. Get that quiet bit.
Belle, are you okay? You really scared me just now.
Yeah, but my eyes felt pretty weird.
I'm fine. But my eyes felt pretty weird for a second.
My apologies, Master. I failed to recognize the hazards of the cleanup procedure until it was too late. Risk assessment result. Processing the redundant data caused abnormal strain on Master's implant. Recommendation: abandon cleanup and switch to data isolation instead.
Something's not right, Belle. We thought the redundant data was caused by a hollow anomaly. But now it definitely seems like there's something wrong with your smart lenses. Fairy, if all we do is isolate and leave the unidentified data, how will that affect Belle?
Risk assessment in progress. Conclusion: in the short term, the HDD system may suffer reduced output, and Master may experience fatigue or dizziness during use. Long-term effects cannot be determined at this time.
Lovely. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good.
That doesn't sound too good, huh?
Doesn't sound good? It's much worse than that. I've had this nagging feeling since that fight that something might have been wrong with your eyes, but I kept hoping it was nothing. Either way, We should keep HDD use to a minimum until this is sorted out.
Who's in the background?
Looks like we'll have to refuse Nicole's offer as well. What's going on outside the store? Sounds like a customer's arguing with 18. Come on, Belle. We should go take a look.
Is it? Oh, it's you. You have floppy ears. Do you? Anyways.
Ugh, finally. You must be the owners of this place. Good thing you're around, otherwise the energy cost of this operation would have spiraled. I have something very important to discuss with you, and I can't have anyone else interfering. How about this? From this moment on, I'm booking out the entire video store.
What?
Before you reserve the whole store, let's start with a membership registration. We can't accept such a request without confirming your identity.
My name's Norma. I'm the chief technician of the Marcel Group's Special Affairs Department.
Norma. Okay.
Marcel Group? The specialized tech company manufacturing bamboo? Exactly! I'm not suspicious. I've got an official letter from Mayor Mayflower's office to prove it. See?
So that's why the ears. Okay.
Okay. You said you had something very important to discuss. What exactly did you want to talk about?
Explaining would take way too long. I'll just show you the real thing instead. Here it is.
Oh. And our unique bamboo. Strange the moment I touched the panic. Lovely.
Strange. The moment I touched that pendant, the discomfort in my eyes seemed to let up for a second. Am I imagining things? Miss Norma, just what is this pendant? Hey, no jumping ahead. We'll get to that later. Right now, it's my turn to ask. Think carefully. Anywhere in all of New Eridu, have you ever seen anything made of a similar material? It's so distinctive that if you've seen it before, there's no way you'd forget it. Or, how about another hint? Think about that vessel of the creator you fought inside Lemnian Hollow. The creator vessel? Why would a Marcel Group researcher know such highly classified information? Wait, the mayor's letter said 2 visitors. So is the letter genuine, but she's an imposter? Sorry, but we still have some doubts about your identity, so we can't answer your question just yet.
Yeah,
Could you
just stand
explain
up.
where the other representative mentioned in the letter is? Huh? Seriously? I thought we could finally get to the main issue. Why are we back to square one again? Valina was supposed to come with me, but she got called into a last-minute meeting, then got stuck in traffic, and someone even scraped her car, so it had to be sent in for repairs. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came in to find you on my own.
Huh, I see.
What is it now?
Sorry about that. It's nothing. It looks like we were overthinking it. We'll fully cooperate from here on out. But could you elaborate on this material? That way we can give you a proper answer.
All right, that's easy enough. Listen closely. The name of the material is...
Oh. And who in this might be?
My apologies for the wait.
No. Oh.
Valina!
Oh, wow.
Ah, Valina, you finally made it! There, she's the other specialist you asked about. Valina! She works in the same department as me. I handle the research, and she handles the meetings, approvals, and dealing with troublesome higher-ups.
Ah, so you're just superior.
So you're Norma's superior? No, it feels more like you're her guardian.
Ah, I'm flattered. Norma is our ace. I'm just here to make sure she doesn't get caught up in any risky schemes you 2 managers are running.
Huh? Oh, wait,
way, Valina. You mean they were trying to bait me into talking just now? Hey, seriously? That's way out of line.
Oh? You caught on fast. Looks like you've really improved your people skills lately. It's just... it would have been even better if you'd remembered the letter actually includes a verification code that pulls up our ID photos.
That voice. I
Now that you
recognize
no
that
longer
voice.
doubt our identities, we can finally speak openly. Norma and I took the liberty of coming here today not to pry into your secrets or Miss Ye Shengguang's affairs, but solely because of that special material you just saw, flint porcelain.
Flint.
Flint porcelain.
That's right. Flint porcelain is a composite formed from porcelain and certain metals. It has an unusually strong stabilizing effect on ether, which makes it immensely valuable. That's why it's been kept under strict regulatory control. A while back, a batch of registered porcelain went missing, and we have been tracking its whereabouts ever since. That's why we hope to use eyewitness accounts to confirm whether the porcelain on the creator's vessel is actually our target.
If that's all I'm answering.
If that's all I'm answering, it doesn't seem like it would involve any sensitive information. And at the time, I did actually see a substance similar to porcelain on the enemy. But what really concerns me is that brief moment of relief just now. Was it really the porcelain? I have to be sure before I give them anything.
Look, Valina, that expression the manager's making right now. That's the classic I know everything but I'm not saying a thing face.
Wow.
Easy there, Norma. The managers probably just want to borrow your little bang-boo to sort through their memories a bit. They'll answer our questions after that. Isn't that right, managers?
Yep, they saw right through.
Did she figure out what I was planning? I guess I'll go ahead and accept their offer then.
Oh, she's like a mind reader.
Yep, that's right.
Then you should have just said so. Here, take it. Look all you want.
Thank you both, managers, for sharing this intel. It's been extremely helpful. We'll be heading out now.
Belle, give back the porcelain pendant. What's going on? Why are you so fixated on it?
Perhaps the manager thinks there's something we overlooked. That's okay. We can leave the pendant here for the time being and pick it up later.
Are you sure? Didn't you just say porcelain is a strictly regulated material?
That's right. The pendant's registered under our department. But I trust someone the new Void Hunter vouches for wouldn't put us in a compromising position.
Don't worry, we'll keep it safe.
What's going on, Belle? You suddenly agreed to tell Valina about seeing the porcelain, and even kept their pendant. So porcelain can ease your symptoms. If we can figure out how it actually works, it might solve our problem once and for all.
That would be nice.
It's a shame we're just borrowing it, so we can't take it apart for an in-depth analysis. If only we had access to more porcelain.
Notice, key information has been located. Holo Champion prize display, number 001, a Flint porcelain W engine.
Holo Champion?
Meanwhile.
Seriously, Valina? You were just telling me not to tell those two anything, and now you're leaving my little porcelain bang-boo with them.
Speaking of which, when the manager touched the porcelain just now, did you notice anything?
Hey, stop dodging my question. They just have an ether-sensitive constitution. It's rare, sure, but... Huh. Wait, that's not right. They're in New Eridu right now. Oh, I get it. Well done, Valina. So then that girl... So what's next? What are you planning to do?
For now, nothing. Let's just wait and see how things play out. At least, until we get to the bottom of things.
Wow. had to go sign up for this tournament.
Wow. Look at how many contestants there are. Don't tell me everyone's here for that W engine.
I don't think so. Oh, I see Nicole and Billy over there. Let's go.
Does that mean I have to play as Billy during this? I just like to check everywhere. Okay, nothing.
Roxy, you really came. I knew the Cunning Hairs would always be your #1 choice. Look, we've already secured our team qualification. Let's steal the spotlight in this competition, Proxy. Billy can have the Starlight Night meet and greet tickets. I'll take the Denny's, and all the remaining glory goes to you. Hold it. How come I'm left with just the glory? Where's my prize?
Nicole, if you want us to partner up, you could at least show a little sincerity. Belle and I already carefully went over the competition rules on our way over. The Hollow Champion competition uses a competitive hunt format. In other words, teams defeat ethereals within a set time limit to earn points. There are so many contestants this time, and the organizers are distributing standard issue carrots to everyone. So unless you have a special edge, you might not even run into any ethereals before the competition ends. Smaller teams rely on mobility, while larger teams can hunt dangerous but high-value targets. Of course, some teams choose to employ specialized route planners to secure an early advantage right out of the gate. And you're getting us to join because Phaethon is the best proxy in all of New Eridu.
Wow, boss! That's exactly what you said before!
Billy, shut it already. You're going to blurt out everything we've got. Anyway, fine. I admit, our core strategy revolves around you, Proxy. I won't argue if you want the bigger cut. No, Nicole. The truth is, we're the ones who need your help in this competition. We really need that Porceloid W engine from the grand prize pool.
Yep, true.
I see. Don't worry, manager. Since you need that W engine so badly, we'll help you get it no matter what!
With Hollow veterans like you two, plus Belle leading the way, we'll hit peak scoring efficiency. We're guaranteed a spot near the top of the leaderboard. When the time comes, just give Belle the W engine. We don't want any of the other prizes or rewards.
Okay, cut it out. You don't have to hold back. If it's the W engine you want, then anyone who's also got their sights set on it is an enemy of the Cunning Hairs.
That's right! Manager, you can count on us! The Starlight Knights won't let you down!
Thanks, guys. We're counting on ya. Yep. Don't worry. Oh, right. Even though we've already got our spot in the competition, each member still needs to register individually. Registration is on the 2nd floor. Just tell them you're with the Cunning Hairs.
Belle, I saw on the poster that all the competition prizes are gonna be on display at the venue soon, including that Porceloid W engine. After you finish registering, let's go check it out together.
Why not?
Nicole and I are gonna head back to get prepared. See you at the competition.
Come on, Belle. We need to sign up for the competition.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh, hey, it's you again. Sorry, I can't remember people's names. It will take a while.
Thanks for signing up for the Hollow Champion competition. Good luck out there.
Belle, is that the person you mentioned before?
She just by
The one who
herself.
was with Xiao Zhao. Is she also here to take part in the competition? She just walked off without a word. She looks like trouble anyway.
Sorry to keep you both waiting. When Hollows threaten the city, from the city rises a champion. Welcome to the Hollow Champion Star Loop main venue. How can I help you?
I want to sign up.
I want to sign up as a member of the Cunning Hares. The team should have already qualified.
Just a moment. Let me check that for you. Ah, here we go. Please provide your name and confirm once more that you're joining the Cunning Hares. Then we can wrap up the registration.
Is registering as a contestant really this simple? Don't you need any other checks or ID verification?
Let me explain. You two should already be familiar with the competition rules. There is no limit on the number of team members for this contest. You can compete solo or stick together as a team. The competition will rank teams and calculate points based on both the difficulty of hunted ethereals and the number of team members. In other words, this is a contest that tests strategy and overall team strength. Therefore, joining another team offers no advantage. Each team's members can also view their team roster at any time to ensure the competition is fair. On top of that, our sponsor, Rusty Cliff Corp, specifically instructed us not to impose too many restrictions on participants' identities, so that more up-and-coming stars who haven't yet been noticed can have a chance to shine.
Makes sense. Classic move from the entertainment powerhouse.
If you two have no further questions, you can proceed with the registration.
Yep, let's do it.
Welcome officially to the competition. Next, we will introduce the designated item for this event, which also serves as the only proof of your participant status, the ethereal card.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I feel like a tracker.
Although it's called an ethereal card, it's clearly an electronic device with scanning and signal transmission functions.
That's right. In battle, the ethereal card will record your combat data and calculate your points. At the same time, you'll also need to use it to connect with the official data terminals to receive carrot information. Of course, the ethereal card will be loaded with initial carrot data at the start of the competition, but any subsequent updates will require participants to go near the data terminals. Here's some crucial info, so please pay attention. If your ethereal card is destroyed, you'll be disqualified. Your personal points will be reset to 0 for the team's total score, but the team's participant number coefficient will remain unchanged.
In other words, losing members is very disadvantageous for the team.
Exactly. Truth is, this measure is meant to remind participants to stay safe and avoid fighting enemies that might destroy their ethereal cards, since the competition does not provide insurance. All right, that covers the most important information about the competition. If there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to swing by anytime. Please proceed to the line ahead to pay the equipment fee and complete your ethereal card activation. Once that's done, you'll be officially registered to compete.
Looks like the line's pretty long. Belle, I'll go queue up. You go check out that W engine prize first.
Why not? Another person that I should talk to. Female contestant, male contestant. I mean, you guys are gonna get taken out right away.
Wait, seriously? This thing's worth that much? It even has a special material usage permit. Let me see. Flint, porcelloy, W engine, concealed light.
So, this is the legendary porcelloy, huh? It's my first time seeing it. Enhances ether stabilization metrics to suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments. What does that even mean? Can it be explained in terms a normal person can understand?
Would the average person even need this? And then again, porcelloy itself is super rare, so maybe it'd be a collector's target. Look, this W engine doesn't even seem brand new. It even has some scratches on it.
Well, let's go and check out what other prizes they got.
Well, it would this be that they would sell it and get money for it if it was super rare, if it for a normal person?
Compared to the other prizes, the porcelloy W engine seems a bit less popular. But that's a good thing. While there are fewer people around, let's get closer and take a look.
Yeah, it's shiny. Nothing really too special about it.
I didn't expect just the being near the W engine would make me feel better, the porcelain content in this one must be pretty high. If I can get my hands on it, given time, I can definitely solve the problems with the HDD in my eyes. But now that I think about it, what does that line in the description mean? Suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments? Putting aside the external environment for now, does the so-called internal environment refer to the human body? What's the difference between the energy fluctuations of potent ether and corruption in general?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing myself.
Hello. Why not?
Who's there?
Wow.
Sorry. I spoke to you out of the blue. Did I startle you? Speaking of which, this is the first time I've seen someone read through W engine tech specs so carefully. Are you a scholar? Or a W engine enthusiast?
Scholar? Nah, not
Found my
quite.
new
If we're talking about my
new
profession, I'd say
waifu.
I'm more of an independent investigator of hollows.
Well, you've got pretty unique taste. I honestly can't think of any use for spending points to get such a niche W engine. Right. I'm Ramiel, one of the
Ramiel.
contestants. I just started firing questions at you without even giving you my name. That was pretty rude of me.
If we're being so polite, the least I can do is give you my name too. I'm Belle, and I'm also a contestant.
I figured as much. Anyone who shows up at the registration area must be a contestant. Oh, but as long as everyone has different targets and isn't competing over them, then I guess they can also be seen as comrades fighting side by side, right?
Yeah, true. Till it gets to the end.
Even if the targets were the same, everyone can still become comrades.
Rivals who compete yet still fight side by side. I'd love to meet an opponent like that someday.
By the way, Miss Ramiel, have you already chosen your target?
Not yet. There's still time, so I've decided to think it over carefully. But I'll remember that your target is the Porceloid W engine.
I actually haven't decided yet either.
Really? But you gave yourself away with how focused you were earlier. I'm just kidding. Well then, good luck out there. See you later.
Yes, I will see you later. Why she always miss everything? I look like it's around the same age as Belle.
Let's gather some intel before we go home.
Okay, so let me talk to everyone. Oh, she's a boo. Wow, thanks. Yeah, yep. God, just start saving up. Maybe it's not best to talk to her right now. Just let it be. Yeah, another person you should let be. Check out the team info. Yeah, she's all by herself. Romeo's by herself too. Maybe interactive for Romeo. Nice, nice. That's cool. Let's head back to the home.
What a long day. It feels like so much has happened, and my mood's been on a roller coaster.
I feel the same, actually.
Well, thankfully we've got a solution now. Make sure you rest up these next few days before the competition. After all, we'll have to rely on the HDD to win that Porceloid W engine. As for this Porceloid pendant we borrowed, since it eases the symptoms, keep it and the ethereal card close during the competition.
Here we go, the first day. Okay, well, maybe not. So I guess I was just stop it here for now, because this is technically the end of part 1. So, and then next time I will carry on to part 2. So hope you all have a good day, and leave a comment. Click the like button, the notification bell if you want to see more. Alright, check you all later.